Hey, how's it going out there? This is Pete. We're over at D.I.Y. Auto School today. We got us a hard-hit collision Chevy Silverado truck in. We're going to look at that in a minute. But before I do any work to a vehicle, and this is pertaining to Y2K that are electronic computerized vehicles such as the 2024-25 Silverado, I like to run a pre-scan on the vehicle to see if there's any type of damage to the electrical system or anything else that pertains possibly to the computer of the vehicle. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm not going to sit here and do an open box review. I've already opened it, I've already used it, I've already tested it dozens of times. It's an awesome item, it works beautiful. But what's really most important about this particular item is that it is designed specifically for the do-it-yourself guy. If you're a small mechanic, you might work at home, you might have a small garage, kind of like my friend Pete. You might be a one-man operation. You didn't go to college to learn how to use one of these. You didn't get on the internet and did your research on it. You're confused, you're baffled, and you're telling yourself, I don't know how to use a scanner. Well, guess what? MUCAR, which is a sister company of ThinkCar, has came up with the most fantastic and realistic scanner designed specifically for guys like you and me. I didn't go to college. I quit school in 12th grade. I had 4 or 5 months to go to get my diploma and I quit. I didn't go to college. I didn't take an online course how to use a scanner, but I did do a little research on what was the best out there for the money. Let's go ahead and look at this real quick, and we're going to go straight over to the vehicle and hook it up. And I'm going to show you that the 892 BT Bluetooth wireless MUCAR scanner is possibly the best scanner that you will ever purchase for your money.
Welcome to D.I.Y. Automotive School with my friend Pete and Minnie, the body shop girl. It's everything you need to know about cars and more.
So once we open it up, we're going to see it comes with a bunch of stuff. Okay, like I said, we're not going to make an open box review on this. We're going to go straight into the action. You get all this stuff with it as well. Okay, you got your cords, you got your adapters and your feeler gauges and just everything else that you need to make it work on the vehicle of choice. This scanner covers basically every car in the world. Not just for American cars over here in America. If you're in Japan, it's got them. If you're in Germany, yes, they're in there. If you're anywhere in the world, this scanner will cover your ass, plain and simple. I want to show you the back of it. Do you see that? That's a Bluetooth plug-in, wireless, plug and play situation. Look at that. Universal, of course. If this will not fit your car, you're in another country, look at this. Look what we got. We got the adapter cable that will plug in to basically any car worldwide. So before we go over the scanner, one more thing I want to show you. It does have a stand. It's not just a stand by itself. It's also a very compatible tool to hook it onto the vehicle, hands-free operation. Touch screen, by the way, this is a touch screen situation. It's a very large screen, as you can see. I got big hands, and I want to let you know the reason I'm promoting this scanner right here is because this scanner is a special scanner designed for the professional in mind, but specifically for the DIY guy. And this is the real deal, people. AI, artificial intelligence. You don't have to know everything and anything to work on a car now. We got the MUCAR 892 BT that will literally walk you through every step of repairing that vehicle once it brings up a code. I'm going to show you that. This is the only one of its existence that makes this a reality to guys like us that can work on vehicles now and fix them with no special type of education or schooling at all. MUCAR has got you covered. So here's the vehicle that we're going to hook the MUCAR 892 up to, and I want you to pay close attention. What happened to this vehicle? He was 2 blocks from home, and a drunk ran a stop sign and T-boned him right in the side of the vehicle right here. You can see that it's going to need 2 doors for sure. We're going to have to replace the bedside, and then of course partial rocker panel door opening section is going to have to be replaced. It also blew out a tire and bashed in the wheel. We're going to have to replace that, of course. So this is a major collision job, guys. This isn't some easy, simple peasy, let's fix a dent, go down the road. But the real situation is everything in these doors is electronic. It's all run by the computer of the vehicle. We want to go ahead and scan this vehicle, do a pre-scan on it, make sure that the windows roll up properly, make sure that the locks and all the sensors and everything else on this vehicle are in functional direction of working properly. And that, my friend, is where the MUCAR 892 comes in handy. Let's get it out, let's hook it up, and let's do our thing. So if you look at the top of our scanner, you're going to see there's a blue button on the top of that. That's our power button. You want to turn it on and hold it until you see MUCAR come up on the screen. We're going to go ahead and let it load up. It's thinking. It's making sure that we are updated on all the aspects of the machine itself. And I will mention that this is lifetime free updates. You'll never have to pay for an update as long as you own this machine. You don't have to register it. You don't have to do anything. But if you own one, you get free lifetime updates. We're going to go over to the MUCAR button, and you can see what pops up here. This is your AI. This is where you ask questions and it gives you answers. We come over here. Please enter the brand and fault code. So if you already got the fault code and you know what you're looking for, all you got to do is put Chevrolet, possibly, General Motors, and then put the fault code, and then you hit the OK, and the AI will explain to you exactly what is going on with that vehicle. We're going to go back to the menu, and you can see everything on here. It's got print. You can print. It's got this right here, which is called the Dollar Fix Community. Now, what this is basically a social media type, let's go ahead and say quote unquote, Facebook style community where all mechanics, body men such as my friend Pete, sign into this, and you are part of this community. You ask questions, you'll get answers. If you can't figure it out, this is free. Dollar Fix Community. We got diagnose, we got maintenance. Look at all this here. You want to readjust your headlights because you decided to put a 4-inch lift kit on your truck and you don't want to blind people out. Bam. Let's go ahead and adaptive front headlight system reset. And that one right there, of course, that's the one I use the most. Airbag system. Reset the airbags after the airbags have been deployed in a collision. One more thing about this I'm going to go ahead and tell you is that this will reset. Pay attention now, because this is something that most mechanics want. This particular scanner will reset your parking brake. A lot of scanners don't do that. That's one of the initial things that mechanics want, is a reset for the parking brake itself. This is telling you little information right here. Do you want to read up on it? Do you want to school yourself to do better? There you go. Built-in school. Do you see that? Look at that. If we want to go back, just hit the back button. Okay, you're going to upgrade. What did I tell you? Free upgrades. You don't have to pay for it. Vehicle diagnostic software. Upgrade. If you look over here, it says download on those. It will scan for that particular vehicle, and I want to show you how many vehicles are on here. Look at this. So you see everything here? This is already updated. We don't have to update it, but at the top of that, look. We're not going to do it right now, but if we wanted to, we can go ahead and download and update for the Ashok Leyland car, whatever it is. Here's a GWM. Here's a Hinu. Okay, so you hit that and it'll download all of the information that you need to update it for free. One more thing, to use the AI, to use the machine functionally and properly, you really need to be hooked up to the Wi-Fi. Make sure you are hooked up to a Wi-Fi connection to use this. What we're going to do right now, though, I think I've showed you a lot of situations on this. We're going to go over to the vehicle, we're going to hook it up, and we're going to get this thing going. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to take our Bluetooth connection, and we are going to find our plug, and we'll go ahead and plug that in. Let me go ahead and get it lined up. And you can see it is now hooked up to our vehicle. All right, now that we have our Bluetooth connected to our vehicle, we're going to go ahead and turn the vehicle on. Now, more than likely, we're going to have to go outside on this vehicle because it does have a dinger on it when the vehicle's not running. So we'll probably go step outside to do everything we need to do. But I want to show you, we're going to go ahead and turn this on. Now, on a General Motors product, what you want to do is you want to hold the start button for a long time. So it has now come on. We are now hooked up to the GM vehicle that we're working on, but you can hear the dinging. I don't know how to turn that off. So we're going to step outside. We're going to check this out with our scanner on the hood of the vehicle. Once again, this is Bluetooth, people. It's wireless. So we're outside now, and what we're going to do is we are hooked up. Okay, we are hooked up. We're going to go ahead, and now we can do this two ways. We can hit this button here. It automatically scans, and it will find the vehicle. Once again, you have to have an internet connection to make this work. We just found our VIN number. It's a GM. It's getting ready to load everything. If you don't want to do it, hit End Diagnosed. We have now just found everything that we need to scan our vehicle. So we can automatically search like this, and it says read the VIN vehicle identification number. We're going to go ahead and do that. Okay, everything looks good on that. Turn ignition key on. The ignition key's on. Reading data, please wait. It says here VIN number. Everything looks good. Information. Okay, so we just came up with this screen right here. Nothing's scanned yet, but we have several options here. We can do a high-speed scan, a smart scan, system scan, choose to scan. We're going to try to do the smart scan and see what happens. It is now, we already got a failure. It says engine control module. So this is a good opportunity to show you. You can see that it's going through, everything's checking out. The control module ECM has failed on us. Let's go ahead and finish it out. You can see the screen moving properly. Here's two more codes. Body control module. We got that one. Here's another one that came up. We got a bunch of codes that are failing on us due to this accident. So it says 28 system found 8 DTCs. I don't know what a DTC is, okay? But I do know how to read, and it says engine control module, body control module. It says serial data gateway module. It says instrument panel cluster, image processing module, parking assist. Now, some of these might be due because the vehicle is not running, okay? But if you look over here, it's got two options for you to actually fix the vehicle. So let's go to the top one. We're not going to look at all of them, just a test to show you what this thing does. The only one in existence, people. This is the only AI scanner that you will find on the internet. We're going to hit the MUCAR, which is the AI. The intelligent assistance is now loading. It is thinking what's going on. And it says definition, the U1609-00 fault call indicates a communication error between the electronic brake control module, EBCM, and other control modules in the vehicle. This is the symptoms. Common symptoms include the ABS wearing light illuminating on the dashboard. Okay, we are in a running mode, start mode, not running mode, so that can be why this isn't doing that. Reduced brake performance and potential loss of traction control functionality. So what we're looking at here, we got the guidance that says circuit system inspection, circuit system test, component test, maintenance guide. Let's hit the maintenance guide. It says to disconnect the battery to ensure safety, inspect the wiring harness and connection for damage or corrosion. Use of multimeter to the test continuity of the voltage of the circuit. 4, check the electronic brake control module and related sensors in any issues. Number 5, replace any fault components as necessary. 6, reconnect the battery. Clear the default codes using diagnostic tool right here. Test drive the vehicle to ensure the issue is resolved. Now, we can go through all these and I can hit each one to verify what I'm talking about, but we're not doing that. What we're going to do now is we can go to this button here, and this one is the definition loss communication with front view camera. Let's go ahead and hit that. That's our Google search. It has now come up with a Google search of what we just said with the code, and it says lost communication or similar, show more, and it will take you through the situation of what's going on. It helps you out decide what's this, what's that, service update, service bulletin, everything technical. It goes through it. Look, on Facebook, comes up with Facebook. Has anyone been having this issue besides me? This is I'm telling you people, I can go on and on for hours, okay? But I'm not going to do that. This thing is not just a tool to help you fix stuff. It also takes the frustration and anxiety out of you from fixing it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in the car and I'm going to start the vehicle. And I want to see, I'm not going to clear those. I don't want to clear them because I think it's because the vehicle's not running. But what I want to do is I'm going to start the vehicle and see if by scanning it, and we'll do a high-speed scan this time, brings up any type of readings at all. So we have now started the vehicle. This time we're going to do a high-speed scan. And we still have these readings that are coming up. And I believe it's from the collision repair. We're not even going to clear the codes yet. We don't want to do that because if we do the clear the codes, then it might come up and give us other readings at the end of our job, okay? So I'm going to take my finger And if you look over here, it says clear the codes right there, DTCs. We don't want to do that. Now, if I want to make a report and I want to print it out and give it to the owner, it's got a button right here that says report. So if we come up, it still has these, but everything else is clear. Now, if you look real close, the front view camera has now cleared itself from starting the vehicle. And we got body control module. Let's go ahead and look at that. I want to see what that is. That might be because due to the doors being crushed in. And it says tire pressure. Okay, tire pressure and monitor sensor. That's because, did I show you the tire? All right. Vehicle malfunction. If you notice, these two aren't lit up. This is AI working for you. Circuit system inspection. Maintenance guide. Here goes AI. Look at it. Bam. It's telling you what to do. Look at this. Unbelievable, people. AI MUCAR 892 BT. It's the system that you need. It's the scanner that will tell you how to fix your vehicle. No college, no special classes, no research. All you got to remember is MUCAR 892 BT AI scanner right here. There's no other scanner out there that does this. They're trying to copycat the original, which is MUCAR. This is brand new on the market. And I'm telling you now, this scanner is the best scanner that money will buy. If you own a Snap-on, throw it in the trash. If you have any other type of high-end, expensive scanners that you have to pay for updates and all this other crap, forget it. I'm gonna go ahead and hit the back button. We're gonna go ahead and hit that, bam. Look at how quick this screen moves. Yes, okay, yes, I'm done. It says do not forget to take your dongle. We won't forget that, and we're back to the home screen. Did I tell you about the beautiful stand this thing's got? Look at this, lightweight. It's awesome. Watch this. Do you see that little indentation right there? That's where that's right, Bluetooth. I have tested this out on a good Wi-Fi connection. You can go up to 30 feet and still use this to read the vehicle. If you're in the back of the vehicle, under the vehicle, looking at sensors and wires and everything else that might be under the vehicle in the back, you can take your scanner with you and make sure that you have checked everything out. I'm gonna go ahead and hit the MU, bam, there we go. What we're gonna do now, we are gonna go ahead and turn our machine off. I'm gonna hit the blue button. It's gonna ask us, do you want to shut down or restart? I'm gonna go ahead and shut down, and there you go. We're gonna go ahead and take our 892 BT. We're gonna put it right back in the case that it comes with. Look at this. Very high tech, very nice. You can see that. And it's gonna be ready for our next job. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I know this has been a long video. And if you're still hanging out with me and you're still listening to what's going on, then that means you're interested. We got a little segment of Tech Guy that wants to go over everything with you and tell you some more technical stuff on it. So if you want, stick around for that. It's a good little video. Tech Guy knows what he's talking about. And pay attention when he talks. It's going to tell you more information than I'm telling you. But I'm going to tell you this. If you need a scanner and you're a DIY guy and you don't know everything about everything in the world like my friend Pete, but you're willing to learn and you need a helping hand and some assistance to get the job done, the MUCAR is the computer for you. Once again, my friend Pete, your friend Pete, telling you, check it out. Go to the description in the video. There's discount codes. There's links that'll take you directly to this item right here and do the right thing. Get the system that's gonna work for you. You got a lot of this action on the internet and mainly on TikTok telling you about all these other companies. You don't hear a lot about MUCAR, do you? Because they don't really need to advertise. You don't hear a lot about ThinkCar, but I'm gonna tell you right now, MUCAR, ThinkCar is the best car action you will ever need in your shop or your garage or your home ever again. Right there. I'm sorry. I'm showing you a case. Let me go ahead and do this. Here we go. One more thing. I didn't get this for free. I'm going to let you know that right now. I bought this, okay? I paid for it. All my reviews that I do are real. They're real reviews of real stuff and items that I have used in my shop to verify that they are 100% authentically good for you to use. This is Pete, my friend Pete, your friend Pete, right here with the MUCAR 892 BT, ready to go in action. Take it easy.
What we have here is a very intelligent diagnostic system, automatic fault code analysis and real-time questions and answers Q&A. This free lifetime updates with no subscription fees is the MUCAR 892 BT with AI diagnostic scan tool lifetime free update. The ECU coding, bi-directional, and 34 plus maintenance functions, from battery checks to engine diagnostics, tackle all-in-one solutions, boost efficiency by 200%, original magnetic design dongle, copes with various usage scenarios, exclusive technician community, connect with global repair experts for real-time interactions and case sharing worldwide, 8-inch touchscreen, and 2.4 gigabyte, 5 gigabyte Wi-Fi update. This scanner is not just a tool that you throw around and hide in the desk drawer of your desk or possibly your toolbox. This is a scanner that is a powerful automotive diagnostic tool that integrates many of today's outstanding automotive diagnostic technologies, provides advanced software diagnostic capabilities compatible with a variety of application scenarios. In addition, it is open to software updates with no registration fees whatsoever. One-click activation, no registration required, resulting in significant savings. The MUCAR 892 BT is the ideal tool for automotive professionals and DIY enthusiasts alike. MUCAR 892 BT is the first AI intelligent diagnostic system ever invented for the mechanic of today. Instant answers to auto repair questions. Automatically resolves trouble codes after diagnosis. AI enables intelligent diagnosis by deeply integrating AI technology into automotive diagnostic equipment. MUCAR 892 BT develops an intelligent analysis platform powered by multi-model data fusion, MMDF. It enables real-time analysis of vehicles' fault codes, DTCs, through advanced decoding algorithm. The MUCAR 892 BT has an ECU coding that is customized to the maximum vehicle performance. MUCAR 892 BT, standing for Bluetooth, that means wireless up to 30 feet from vehicle. You can modify some of the original car features, such as how long the interior lights stay on after you close the door, or whether the horn honks when you use the remote lock. More applications: revised fuel consumption calculation, seatbelt alarm, automatic start-stop, hidden menu, daytime running lights, cruise control, automatic locking and unlocking of the central lock, complete compatibility by restoring the current car settings back to the default status of the factory OEM setting. It offers a wide range of popular modification options, including converting halogen to xenon headlights, altering tire size, automating manual electrical control systems, and upgrading the steering gear and more. By operating this MUCAR scanner directly to send commands, you can test individual components for faults without using the vehicle's own controls. This is great for identifying malfunctioning sensors, valves, and components. What are the benefits of bi-directional? It can significantly reduce the diagnostic effort and easily see if the issue is happening in the controls or within the vehicle's system. Everything you need in one compact scanner with the built-in AI diagnostic system, free lifetime updates. The MUCAR 892 BT is capable of resetting the electronic parking brake, EPB. This function is particularly useful when performing maintenance on the electronic brake system, parking, such as replacing brake pads or a servo motor. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful diagnostic tool that you will use on a daily basis.